We just wrapped up an over 10-hour stream in Chaos Zero Nightmare, and I am having an absolute blast with the game. So in today's video, we're going to be covering the Chaos run that we did with Haru, and I'll also have a video out later, but I do want to add a disclaimer up front that I have been accepted into the Stove Creators Program. So yes, this is technically a paid promo video, and I do have to add a disclaimer that this game is a gacha, so there is going to be the rolling and random elements included in it, so please keep that in mind. But for those who are excited to look at Haru's kit, this is going to be the full run the entire time. I'm also going to do a deep dive later on, but this is my way to let you guys know there's going to be a mix of these type of promo videos that are going on covering very specific things. But for me personally, I love doing the Chaos runs. I love diving into the commentary, talking about some of the card choices, you know, and getting into the actual details of why I'm building the characters a certain way. So if all of that sounds great to you, definitely make sure to like and subscribe for future Chaos Zero Nightmare videos, because every little bit helps for us to continue on and keep pushing and doing more content. But with that out of the way, let's dive into today's video. Today we're going to be jumping into a Chaos 3 run with a Haru, Cassius, and Mika team, and this is going to be one of the first runs that we have with this new team because we just got Cassius. We were trying to make it work, and man, we were just having some bad luck with pulling it all together. Haru is gonna feel like a character that is very difficult to pull together early on as people are still getting their pulls, but I will have a separate video out later today or tomorrow going more into her kit. This is meant to be more of like a first look, first play style, all that stuff, and I'll just be talking through my run as we're going through it and highlighting some of like the key turns and highlights that you can pull off with this team. So choosing our fate from the start. 2 random pieces of rare equipment, 50 credits upon victory in unidentified battle areas. That's an interesting one. And at the start, 3 basic cards are replaced with random rare neutral cards. We can't replace Haru's cards because they get upgrades, so I guess we're going to take random equipment. When taking damage, recover 2 HP once per turn. Sure, more of that's always nice. At the start of battle, if Outbreak of War cards is in hand, tenacity plus 1 damage. We're not going to have any in this build, so it's plus health for Cassius, and we'll just roll with that. For the sake of the video, again, we are going to try to go as random as possible for events. So we're just going to start off with this top line. So your early stages in your Chaos run are going to be very basic, get some damage in, and you're going to be perfectly fine, just crushing through it. And again, we are very damage focused on Haru, so she is going to be the main AP spender for our team. Source of Water is just always good to start with because it's going to give us a AP. And the rest of this hand is really not great, so this is a good showcase of where his shuffle can hopefully get us a little bit better and point us in the right direction. So we do get one of his epiphanies, which is nice. So we got Full House into Devil Dice. Okay, get an extra draw here. Oh, we're just short on damage. We could use a ego skill here, but general rule of thumb, I like to store my ego points until I know I'm about to go up to a boss, and then I'll spend like the last 2 just to make sure I have a partner ability ready if I absolutely need it. No crit for us, so unfortunately, we are going to take a little bit more damage here. So now that we know that this guy is going to be dying, we want to try to heal up as much as we can in our turn before we use this final attack. So we did get Whirlpool. We did get Full House, so I'll just draw this just to see if we get another healing card. Nope. No healing card, so we are just going to heal up in this case. We're at full health, and we'll go ahead and clear this stage. Nope, we took 2 days off for all in on Chaos Zero Nightmare and trying to get through as much as we can. Upon success, select obtain 1 of 3 rare to legendary public cards or rare to legendary equipment. We do have a +2 modifier here because of Cassius, so I don't know what it means by legendary public cards. I'm assuming it means legendary neutral cards, but for the sake of being more interesting, oh, it's a Mika modifier. Sure. Recycling it. Wow, these are, man, this is both of these are really good. If we get the draw going, because we have Cassius in our team now, I'm pretty sure we're still supposed to take recycling here. So Cassius Full House says if once you play one card from every character, you get a card that says a free draw. So again, in this case, we're just trying to get through the various epiphanies that we have, upgrade our decks for later. Very good card, just gives us AP generation over a couple turns. Shuffle is worthless in this case because it would draw us into nothing, so we'll just get some damage and go into our next turn. Anchor Shot is a very good one to see here, so we'll just slam down on the big guy. Lift Anchor, unfortunately, is something that we want to play, you know, as we go into our Anchor, so not anything that we can really leverage this turn, but with our 1 AP left, we'll just go ahead and start a quest. And we'll use double dice here just to make sure we get the last guy. And okay, we do get the draw effect. Sure, it got us something. And at this point, we're just going to spend out the rest of our hand because we have too many action points. And triple one is really nice because it actually combos well with Mika to give us a really big source of healing as well. Obviously, it's not going to do as much right now as we're kind of very early game, but long term, it'll certainly have its benefits. So we're going to go into our Anchor Shot just to make sure we can clear this turn. Another random event. Gas Mask or Random Epiphany. We are just going to go for Random Epiphany. Perfect. And also, as a reminder, if you haven't seen one of these runs previously, you do want to try and get your epiphanies going, upgrade your decks, and making sure that you are knowing which ones to go for in advance. So definitely make sure to spend some time reading over all your characters' cards, reading what their potential upgrades are, how they go together, and all that good stuff. But the other thing sorry, I was going to mention, I totally just forgot there for a second, is that you want to maximize the number of events that you're seeing because you'll get various rewards for seeing so many encounters as you're going through the chaos runs. Get 40 credits and we can repeat it for every time that we win. Equipment or... Okay, so yeah, the way that this works is you can either go to the middle or you can try to high roll it and get some extra credits, which is exactly what we're going to do. Oops, not that one. And if we succeed, it means we just get to roll and keep going. So the best outcome, of course, here is getting all 3 items. Or sorry, the 2 credits, I should say, and then hopefully getting a big roll at the end. Nope, unfortunate. Now, we are capped on ego, but we don't have anything that we really want to use here, which is unfortunate. So we're going to start with our epiphany, see if we get anything good. What we got is too much healing. For 1 turn gain resolve, we want the one that's going to give us more damage if that's what we're looking for, right? And this one we're just going to retain because we are going to need to use it on the following turn. Oh, I guess I should have used technical. Or no, yeah, we should have used this for the wave 1 if nothing else. We don't have a AP extender. We do have a damage reduction, so we have a lot of ways to at least heal up this turn. We're up to 675. Yeah. We'll use one of our heals, use a little bit of a stress cleanup here. But unfortunately, I mean, we could start a quest. I think I'm just going to try to heal as much as possible here. Get a little bit more stress mitigation. Devil Dice. Man, maybe this is growing on me. For very specifically Haru, this can be really good. Because we have a higher deck cost. Or in that case, we hit a 2-drop, which was really nice. I kind of don't want anything in this hand. But I do want my power charge. So yeah, we're going to shuffle. Attack weakness is really good. If single target, for 1 turn, gain 3 resolve, which is the defense boosting one. Or I can just get increased damage to everything. I think I just want to increase damage, honestly. The attack weakness is really tempting, but I know that we're going to have a boss at the end, so I want to just try to get the damage aspect. Unfortunately, not having enough tax here to really capitalize on this hand. So maybe we want like a 1 neutral attack card just to round this out a little bit. Okay, there we go. We'll get our big damage hit that way. That unfortunately took a little bit more than I would have liked it to. We're going to go to the middle here because it goes into another random event. Starting off with Devil Dice just to see more options, see what we get. Unfortunately, didn't get anything too exciting, so we're just going to use a little bit of a healing turn here instead. So again, we just had another video that we put out and talking about some of the... Oh, I thought that would do enough damage. Oh, just shy on damage here. Talking about the memory fragments or the gear sets in this game, and I am still surprised that we did not see one that boost healing. So there'll probably be some substats that help that out, but at least for right now, it is a bit limited in that regard. I guess I could have used the recycling there just to get a bigger heal, technically, so a little bit of a mistake there. Nothing to use, nothing to heal up with, so we'll just kill the enemy and go on to the next stage here. Oh, I'm such a sucker for random events, but the campfire... Oh, we don't have another campfire, though, do we? All right, nope, I'm going to go to the shop. I want to see if we can get a card removal or if there's anything good for us to get. When using a buff card... Using a buff card? Oh, right. If I use her damage increase for the... That is actually kind of good. Like, that's not great, but it gives her a damage increase, which is kind of what we want right now. And it is on sale, which is the important part. Yeah, you know what? Sure. It does work with her kit overall, so I won't complain too much. And then from here, we are going to go up into random. Yeah, so I know that Anchor Shot counts itself, but I wasn't sure if that counts for the sake of Haru's effect. So that's one thing I'm curious to try out. Oh, nice. And we have an elite boss coming up, so I can use some of these ego points finally. She has 2 buff cards. Oh, they changed schizophrenia. Cost 1 exhaust at the end of the turn if it's in the hand, plus or 2% damage to max HP or 3 random combat and stress. That is annoying. But as selected character gains, I will deal with the cost 1 ping. Haru needs to get more of her there we go. And we got Anchor Pointer, sure. So lets us loop damage effects more. So between Anchor Pointer and Joker, we should have a good amount of damage looping at this point. Again, we're not getting any favors with our configurations here, but... Okay, I'm like, this was the elite stage, right? I forgot that these guys count for that. I guess we do have some buffs here. So yeah, I wonder if this counts. So if this doesn't attack after the anchor shot, that would be pretty sick. Okay, so anchor shot does not count itself, unfortunately. I guess I should say that's expected, but the other buff cards will count. So we'll make sure we get our heal here. We got our anchor shot back. Just short on damage. All right, unfortunately, we're gonna have to eat a little damage here. Dang. I thought I was being greedy. I was really thinking that we could get that last little bit of damage, but we're gonna get stuck with a bunch of these attack cards, it looks like, probably. Yep. So we can at least KO one of them, get these out of our hand, and then from there... Well, from there it's not exciting, because I wanted to reduce this by another one, but... I guess we could have used the 1 AP attack and then got rid of one of the nature gifts, but... You know, we're working with what we got. All right, let's draw Devil Dice. Dice Trick is like okay of a card. The biggest part about this is just reducing our hand size so we can actually play other stuff. Oh, Full House is a very nice one to get. Yeah, we knew we were getting hit here no matter what, so we're gonna try to heal up a bit. I don't want to really use recycling yet. Like, we're fine just taking a bit of ping damage here again. Okay, so we finally got our buff card, so this should deal extra damage. Huh. I guess I don't know what counts as a buff card then. If I'm being so for real. I guess it's got to be something that is like morale boosting. That would be my guess at that point. There we got our draw effect. I'm going to get my anchor shot back. And there's a big slam. Yeah, I do think that that should have worked for us, but... we do not need a shop. We need a campfire, and so I'm going to go for the random event. Consumption, nutrients, what is needed? Eyes. Upon successful epiphany, decrease health by 30%. Get that. No. When using a card costs 2 or more, 3 agony. Well, I mean, if this didn't work, when using a buff card, deal 100% fixed damage to all enemies. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather take the thing that I know works with her kit. if I'm being so honest with myself. We'll take either random event here. Oh, this is the guy that you get a... Oh, I don't remember what the equipment is. When a card is exhausted, plus 10 damage, recover 5% once per battle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one where you're just supposed to feed the guy 20 times. Oh, Jesus. All right, we got our 20. I think he bursts and you get a lot of gold is what it is. Okay, exactly 7. Okay, yeah, so you get more credits is what it is. Which, I mean, that like just doubled our credits, so we are very happy for that. We got one more fight, then a shop. And then a boss. Man, it's the hands you get like this that just feel so bad. This is where we really need Cassius to get his Joker effect. We could use the shuffle effect, but I'm fine with just getting a heal and going on about our business. And we're just gonna hold on to Blessing of Waves just in case we get like some big powerful. Wow, that was a whole lot of nothing that we drew. We're gonna hold on to Blessing of Waves in case we need a oopsies heal at some point. Sure, we'll set up a 111 ability for the next turn. Oh, nice. We got Epiphany for Inker. Yep, we definitely want the retrieve ability. This has been the one that I've enjoyed the most, at least. And we don't have enough to loop back the effect, unfortunately. Man, all right. Well, that's all right, well, this will be a big turn for healing to full because we're going to be able to loop through so many abilities and then eventually get 111, which is going to give us even more healing. So, all right. Yeah, Haru is definitely going to go into a breakdown soon, which is unfortunate. I definitely should have used Devil Dice there first just to see what we drew into, but oopsies. Yep, so we're going to go into the shop. We're going to try to get another upgrade. Pretty sure they nerfed this as well. All of her, I don't think, man. Oh, duh. Let me remove the card that's, you know, the negative effect that we got earlier. Shield 20 is like something. Oh, we can't get a... All right. Unfortunately, we're out of stuff that we can get, so we'll just kind of fill some slots where we can, because, again, we're going to go into the boss here. And then that's kind of it. All right, Family Head. This monster grows stronger until it has taken damage a certain number of times. Positive note, at least we start with our quest, which is really nice. Oh, he's about to... All right, yeah, we're going to do our damage early. And then, again, we want to just maximize the amount of times that we're playing Anchor Shot. So we're just going to loop this and shout out to a crit. We're just going to loop that in and set up for our next turn. This hand is not exciting, and I don't think that we actually need the AP generation. No, I will get myself one extra AP here just in case. Okay, so double dice lets us draw into another card. We have all this healing, but not anything to to be able to throw at him. Like, again, we could activate the quest, but I don't want to like overheal or waste it. So we're just gonna use the one, saving this trigger for Cassius, because if we were to play it and then not use his 111, it just gets discarded and we don't really get value off of it. So we will most likely have a 1 cost to play on our next turn. So we're just gonna intentionally leave this for the following turn. We do need... Yeah, we do need Deluge, because that's going to help us get more action points. And then this is what I was talking about, where it's going to give us a little bit more sustain here for our following turn. I really wish we had the extra action points here, but unfortunately a little bit limited in what we have access to. So taking a good amount of damage, and now unfortunately Haru is going into a breakdown, so we'll have to see when we can effects. Now, also important to note is that they did change the breakdown mechanic in the full game. That I had a breakdown character hit me already. I've had them... What was the other thing? I took damage, and I think that they... I forgot the other one. I'm completely blanking. Oh, there you go. Increased card cost. That's exactly what it was, actually. That is some very loud screaming in the background. We will do an attack, and we will pray. Oh, I should have used one more 1 cost thing. Added a status ailment effect. Wow, this game really hates me. So we're just going to use Cassius here for the effect. And then he also has an ability to deal less damage and to make your opponent deal more, but this can also draw into his draw card. So I am trying to use this to cycle through for Haru, because she is the you know, the main user that we need here. Dang. So 000 is just nice for like a basic attack card, but kind of not what we wanted to see there. Again, it did draw us cards, so we were getting closer to more of Haru's effects, but it feels bad to be stuck for a turn without much going on. Oh god, I am getting all the status ailment cards, man. Oh, wow, and it's unusable, so we're just stuck with it completely. All right, just quick healing up, and now that Haru is back online, we should be starting to see more of her cards do some damage, thankfully. All right, we're going to get a bunch of healing, which will then trigger Cassius's ability again, and then give us a little bit more healing on top, thankfully. Some pretty big damage there. Recycle. Wow, this is another hand that just does not do a lot for us, unfortunately. We're going to use, you know, what healing we can, but those wound cards that we got are pretty painful right now, if I'm being honest, and just not drawing the things that we need. All right, we do get a break here, which is nice. Gives us a little bit of breathing room. I guess we're gonna start saving for Mika's ability because we might need a heavy AP turn if we can get like the double anchor shot. That gets us up to 3, which is not quite where we wanted to be. Getting a little bit of a heal for ourselves. Oh my god, I did that backwards. Anchor shot. I want to hold these 2 cards because they have retain, just in the hopes of cycling back faster to our anchor shot. Because we know that we have so many of these wound cards, and unfortunately not getting the exact pieces that we're hoping for. This will definitely be a nice dunk for us, though. And the rest we can just kind of sit on for a minute. Mika going into a breakdown is kind of scary, but I mean, we should have enough damage at this point to... So this will give us a little bit more damage. And then we are just going to go all in on our anchor shot. So we are going to go for our anchor lift. And then this will give us a 728%. All right, hold on. Sorry. We want to use all of her buff effects. 800% attack to finish it off. Oh! It's chunky. I just love how chunky her hits are. All right, so copy card. What do we get? Honestly, Haru could really use some more AoE, so I don't hate copying power charge. When an enemy is defeated, vulnerable 2 to all enemies, that is very good. And because we have the AoE now, this lines up very well to her big slam ability, if that works the way I hope it does. And then lastly, for Chaos Loot, again, it looks like these are weekly, so I am just going to go ahead and use this anyways. Like, we don't have other good visibility, and it just gives you resources that you get elsewhere. But, you know, we'll go ahead and just slam that and see where we get up to. So we are now at 26. And the fun part is that was just the first floor. So now there's a whole second floor that we are going to dive into. -1 to cost to 1 random... At the start of the turn, -1 cost to 1 random card in hand for 1 turn. At the start of the turn, every turn? Draw 1 card when discarding a card for the first time. I don't have discard. I don't want wounds. That's the ones that don't get removed, right? Yeah, no, that's a terrible one. I mean, I guess. All right, so again, full RNG. Hey, Shock. We got to count level 26. We got to use our breakdown stuff. We got to get her back to where we want it to be. Bit of an unfortunate opener here. Oh, I guess it's giving us our Haru ability now, so sure. It only costs 2 ego points, so we're going to go ahead and slam it. No, the number of floors is based on the total size of the Chaos. So, Chaos 3 is a medium, so we have an extra floor to go through. Wait, why did that get reduced? Oh, it reduces every card, not... Okay, I am... Did I must have misread that horribly. Okay, we do need to heal. honestly. Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna use it anyways. It's a cheaper cost. Wait, do we have the plus healing card? We do not. I think I completely misread that ability now that I'm thinking about it, but I was just simply too tired to notice. We don't have a good way to capitalize on this, unfortunately, but... Oh, nice. We got our epiphany for this. Oh, man. You know, the more I get into it, I kind of just want her to have an upgrade, if I'm being so real right now. And then hopefully this draws something fat. It drew a big fat 0 is what it drew. I really don't want to waste ego points with recycling. So we're just going to save that for later. Okay, we need to... Wait, why does he have... Oh, the shuffle. All right, hold on. We got to make sure we don't mess this up. Move all cards from hand and just... Oh, I don't like that either. But it is a draw 5, which is pretty important. I think we want the selector here because that has a lot of great opportunity for later on. Like, if we just really need one more anchor shot, right? Like, that's a great way to get a quick damage nuke. I will say our health is not going the way that I'd like it to. I'd hope to get some positive events here and be very nice to me. That would be great. What the monsters have chewed on? Why does the sound flow out from my mind? Yo, my dude's really going through it. Select and remove 1 cards. Promise to kill the monster. Offer comfort. Trigger epiphany to cards 1. We can also just fight them. I am going to try to high roll some equipment. No. I mean, at this point, stats are stats, which would be really nice. Oh, we have an elite boss coming up. That is not good for us. Man. I said we have a boss coming up, but like at the same time, I'm kind of sweating here a little bit. Yay, counterattack, I guess, right? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that we changed this card. Yeah, so this is hard, like, because this is now a turn that like, we don't really want to use this. Oh, nice, he can still kill one of the guys for us. Okay, massive heal turn. Thank goodness. Yeah, we are certainly trying to get through this. Do you know the void? try and feel the void. I'm gonna do the, hey, who are you, my guy? Whoa, you don't know me? All right, dude, I have no idea what this is gonna do, so sure. The Shepherd of the Void thrusts the group's hand deep into the void, seemingly empty space. Something occasionally brushes against their hand. Roll out what is caught, or pull out what is caught. Dice roll 19. Jesus Christ. When using attack cards plus 20. Oh, wait, this is how you get. Oh, this is the mythic gear. Yikes. Select and obtain one among 10 random rare to legendary. Bro, I want the. No, I want the high roll. Rude. All right, well, we now know how to get one of the mythic items. So the mythic items come from like deep trauma, or they come from rare events like this, and you can only get them through those events. So that is like one of the like high RNG things you have to do in why you'll run chaos mode so many times. Bonk. I do like us getting a lot of healing, though. We'll do... Oh, this is the hit guy, right? When being hit reduced. Yeah, this is the I'm supposed to multi-hit you, but I don't have a build for that. All these are 2 costs, which is not helping me out. Okay, well, we were able to get back up to full health, which is really nice at least. Oh, we are finally getting our anchor shot upgrade. For 1 turn, gain 3 resolve. Create this card and draw pile 2 per battle. Or combo plus 1 hit. I don't like that. I forget, does it let me preview it if I have... Resolve is the shield, right? Yeah, we don't have ways to get shield with this build. Okay, so this is the anchor shot that we needed to really get our stacks going effectively. Yeah, I'll use recycling here just to get a little bit more damage. All right, we're gonna get one of our anchor shots. And this is gonna very quickly stack up to getting where we need to have multiple anchor shots that we can play in a turn potentially, which is really nice. I just love how heavy those hits are. So we have double elite, but up. If we go up, we have yeah, that's fine. Elite into rest into camp is perfectly good. I am a little bit worried about another breakdown, but each time a combatant uses an attack card, the skill to be used is changed. Absorbs 1 random card. I don't like what this guy is doing. Okay, we still have our anchor shot. I was about to scream if we somehow just lost everything there. We need to get something here soon. I gotta get an anchor shot so I can like do the damage boost for a turn. Yep, unfortunately that was expected. Before I forget, because we're capped, we want to get our buffs going, get the anchor shot, you know, buffed up where we can. Okay, I do love how this is giving us a one-cost anchor shot. Can I do it again? Oh, I thought it was still going to be... I thought it was still going to be a cost 1 for that, but okay. We're fine. Oh, well, we actually got her back this turn, so you know what? Sure, I will use it just for the sake of it's being cheaper this turn, and we can still use the other anchor shot, which was in our hand, so... Oh, I could have done the lift anchor this turn, actually. My bad. Because I had the extra source. I don't know why I didn't heal there. I got distracted with the lift anchor, unfortunately. So this one will go up to 3 this time. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep stacking our damage. Take another one of my power charges, why don't you? And now we are at max stacks for our anchor shot. Unfortunately, a little short to get the other action point here, but all right, we get triple attack so we can heal up a little bit more. I guess this gives us an equal amount of heal either way. I should have saved it for the retain, but... Oh, that hits, man. Wait, why does she have an epiphany? Oh, nice. I love some god buffs, baby. When your own card is used, wave 1. For 1 turn, gain one resolve, and this gets us an AP back right away. Yeah, absolutely taking the god card. No hesitation. Bonk. Bonk. We are getting some really nice upgrades. No. I'd rather have a very good Haru save data. So I'm just gonna load her up. We want to go middle here because we have to go towards the camp. Select one of 3 random rare to legendary public cards. Select cards 1. Oh, we don't have the contaminated helmet. I'll just select an epiphany. Like, we want to try to make it as complete as a save data as possible. And we could get the... Oh, this is interesting, actually. Yeah, we want his quest, right? We want to thin the deck, see what options we get. Create quest card, remove ephemeral, grant retain. Honestly, I'd rather just start our quest from turn 1. So I'll just take the Outbreak of War upgrade. That's a fine one. Not like what we were hoping for, all things considered, but it's fine. Crimson Sword is definitely not what we want. What is Scout? Ah, it's on defeat. Sure. All right, because we got double power charge. We don't want her to have her basic attack, so we can just get rid of that, do some more deck thinning. And unfortunately, we can't do anything else, really. So we'll hit our campfire. This is our checkpoint, but Battle, rest, random. Okay, we're gonna go top track for everything because I want to try to get one more elite if we can. So if you wanted to, because obviously this run has been taking a while now, this is one of the many parts where you could jump out. Extra attack damage 30%. No one does extra attack damage, right? Have at a Cassius. But this is one of the points where you could jump out and return to the Chaos run later if you really wanted to. But at least for right now, we are going to try to barrel through this and keep ourselves going for a little bit. So again, Outbreak of War means that card starts at the top of our deck. So now we automatically have that effect. That is a very good animation. Unfortunately, a little low on the damage that we needed to clear this out. But if we get like the Whirlpool, I think we should be able to kill that even through the shields. Unfortunately, we did not get the AoE card that I was talking about. We could get... This is a lot of damage to be taking. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can draw into like a draw effect or more attack damage with Cassius. No, but we did get some cards that we can loop here. Because again, we can also complete Cassius's quest this turn. And that will give us one more attack card here. And then it reduces the cost of Dice Trick. And we're already at full, so this is kind of whatever at this point. Well, we love starting with the free draw, so... Oh, this looks like a... We're going to loop our anchors this turn. This would have been a sick turn if we had... Oh, was it a daily? I love how our timer reset. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get another action point to loop another one of these, although that would be really, really fun. And we don't want to shuffle... We don't really want to shuffle anything from that, so... the rest of his hand is whatever. We had one action point, but we needed one more to get the most out of it. Gonna use our Blessing of Waves because that's our big heal for this turn. Absolutely love seeing this happen. Goodbye, everybody. And then we still have one more good... oh, I forgot that was... Oh, man, we just wasted a quest card. That feels bad. Yeah, we don't have the buffs to go with it right now, but the fact that I'm just wailing with the anchor shots, man, is very satisfying. Like, those things are really starting to hit once you get the second copy in the deck and going through that way, so I'm very happy with that upgrade. Oh, Jesus. It's the first time seeing this event. I posted this on my Twitter account because I was wondering where this background video came from. Off to the far end of my periphery in the pitch black, something that resembles fangs was biting away at the space within the void. The hunger that returns all has just finished its meal. Trigger Epiphany, decrease. Holy shit, remove 3 cards. Forcibly attain Schizophrenia, 2 cards. Select and copy a card. Oh my god. What card would I copy in this point? That is a very strong effect, by the way. Holy cow. Whatever. Let's do it. We dragged our heavy feet towards the boundary where space and time had torn and tattered. That thing. So my brain is fried at this point, so we'll see what we end up because I can't copy. No, okay, it was the card I was thinking of is unique. The fact that this just does so much for us. On God, like, Devil Dice is really good. Wave 1 plus 50% healing for 1 turn, gain 1. I guess Resolve doesn't matter, right? Because we're not getting, what's the word I'm looking for? We're not getting shields, so that's not as good. We really don't need the healing. I like the idea of free AoE damage for whatever we need. Like, there's not really like an, oh my god, this is so crazy of an option. We definitely do not need more power charges at this point. Anchor Shot is gonna copy more itself anyways. Like, yeah, I want a draw plus damage. So I think it unironically is just Devil Dice. At this point, I'm honestly worried that we're gonna get save data capped, if anything else. Damn, 200. Okay. Oh, carry on. Have a nice day. Stress decrease versus Fruits of the... Ooh. I want to know what Fruits of the Void is. Oh, it's you again. X is +1. Unfortunately, we don't have any X cards. This is what Kron wants, but we do like 41 health, and I'm pretty sure we have a replacement for this. Oh, it's only giving us 4 more. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to give us way more health than +4. Never mind. I mean, 60 credits is 60 credits. That's totally fine as well. I am going to risk it and say, let's fight an elite. Summon White Hunting Dog. The monster grows stronger until it has taken damage a certain number of times. Oh shit, we finally got Joker. The fact Anchor Shot is like 1 for the turn is kind of crazy. But I have a feeling we're supposed to actually hit this guy a bit, so... At 0 HP does not die. Upon receiving Recover, revive and retain all beneficial effects. Well, that seems a little dangerous for us. Unfortunately, I don't have... I need like my partners, not my combatants' skills. Okay. A little lucky that we drew into the Anchor Shot there, but I knew it was a cost 1, so... Okay, well that was an easy card to get rid of there. We don't need the healing, so I am all in on the damage aspect here. Okay, him gaining shield again is like actually kind of good for us. We're already at full health. Okay, we are gonna try to. We're gonna try to full house again. Full house is gonna give us another card draw. And unfortunately, it's the upgrade, which is not exactly what we wanted. Oh. This is kind of, yeah, 7. 7 is a lot, man. Wow, I do not know. The damage nuke is obviously nice. When quest card is used, heal 100%. 100% fixed damage to a random enemy. I think we're going to take the upgrade. Yeah, we're just going to go for the chunking damage here, I think. We don't really have a good way to draw her card, so unfortunately I think we are going to be going into the final fight with... I lied. We have Shuffle. Shuffle is good. I lied. Shuffle's not good because we took the other version. I forgot. Oh, we are so close. Hold on. We can just use our extra action point here. Duh. Bonk. Ooh, legendary equipment. At the end of battle, if HP is 50% or below, recover 8%. I mean, that's good for not... We don't really need that this late into a chaos run, unfortunately. So we are going to try to just get extra resources so we can use it at the shop. Select and obtain 1 among 10 random common rare public cards. Devoured memories. Again, random event. I want to see some shenanigans. We got pulled in. Jesus, love the text there. Draws the smoke into the mine. Oh, piercing damage. Huh. When a card is exhausted, next card used has 15% damage, stacks up to 1 time. No. Trigger a God Epiphany and get another Schizophrenia. God Epiphany, let's go. Damn. Four agony to the target? Like, that is not even worth it, man. Alright. I should have known that was kind of crap. You gotta do it for the RNG, right? You just gotta go for it. Oh, I think that was a series of events, too, for, like, all the Abyss gathering. Okay, unfortunately, draw 1, activate drawn card. We definitely want to try to remove one of these, and that is as much as we can do. Alright, this will be the final boss of Chaos 3, and we are technically going in with a disadvantage. Oh shit! This monster randomly absorbs attack skill upgrade cards from your hand until it has taken a certain damage number of times. Man, this is... Why is this guy like... Oh, he literally took my... Oh, I don't have Mika's ability up. He literally took my... I don't have her ego skill. That rude guy took my Outbreak of War start. Okay, I just super scuffed my start there. We do actually want to put our anchors, like our main... We need to put our main damage dealers back in there, right? There we go. There's our reduction effect. So hopefully we can draw into a big anchor turn, heal back up. All right, this is as good as we're gonna get, I guess. So we're gonna use Mika here for the extra action point, which is gonna allow us to go back into another anchor shot to slowly start to build this up again. Do I have recycle still? If your ego points are 2 or more, minus 2 ego points for 1. Oh, it's only plus 1 AP. I was thinking it was plus 2 this whole time, so we can't even loop it the way that we want to loop it. We still want to like cycle through our deck here though. We have no AP though. Oh, sure. We can deck thin that way really quick. This boy is dealing some damage. I don't like it. Again, we're all about just trying to power up this anchor shot, so that's what we're going with. I guess in this case, we can use the... Oh, thank you, crit. We can use the recycle. Oh, I finally got my cards back. Thank you. We got full house of all things. Okay, we don't actually want to use this card, so I'm going to try to use it towards Cassius's quest. Because now that we have full house, we want to play 1 card from each of our combatants per turn if possible. And what this will allow us to do is get full house, which is going to draw a card. Unfortunately, this guy's getting really close to attacking us, so we are just going to slam these 2 attacks. 7 void? What does 7 void mean? At the start of turn, randomly absorb 1 card. Okay, so that's the you gotta hit him multiple times thing. Man. Like, we're getting there, but this guy is kind of annoying. I'm gonna be so real. Yeah, unfortunately, wild card is not what we want here. I lied. Wild card is exactly what we wanted. It's the best thing ever to draw into another attack. Bro, I will keep using double dice as much as I have to. These are already maxed at this point. Yeah, we are chunking this boy. We do have another anchor point. Surely we have something in our deck that we can draw still. All right. We're going to get another double AP here just to go into our anchor shot into power charge for big damage. Oh, I didn't even count the tenacity bar. Okay, slight mistake. I could have got a little bit more damage there. I could have also used the morale. I'm trying to like save my partners in case I need the morale debuff from Cassius, but I think we will be good from... I swear to God, every time I'm about to say something. All right, I'm going to trigger full house. See if we can draw into something. Nope. We have 5 buffs. This will now be 6 buffs. It's close enough. He's not going to be able to deal 500 damage to us, and we'll just kill him during the next turn. That's like, what, her 4th breakdown or something, man? 0 out of 8. Good lord. All right, surely we have an anchor in here left. Yep. Bonk. I really like how that, moves us back. Select a card to duplicate. Oh my god. Yeah. I will take even more devil dice where possible. Ooh, aw. I mean, it still works for Cassius, right? Sure. It does seem like all of these are 1200, so whatever. Maybe deep trauma gives you a little bit more. Oh god, what the hell? This was not in the limited playtest at all. The root of all disaster, the source of the singularity, transmits the coordinates to the ship. With a final shriek, the Chaos Core vanished. Like a living creature, it retreats into the darkness to tend to its wounds. And one day it will return, whole once more, to unleash nightmares upon this land. But for now, this victory is ours. What? What was that? Yay? Oh my god, I just got so many rewards. Oh, collect Foggy Crystal Ball is actually one of the key unlocks too. Nice. Jesus, I got so much goodies for that. Wait, is this saying that I can't save them? Captain, there's an emergency. Oh, shoot. I kind of do want to save her save data, but that'll be for another time. But yeah, that was a quick run of our first dive into the Haru, Cassius, and Mika team. A little bit longer of a run, but that was 2 full floors of chaos. We have some equipment, some potential upgrades, as much as we can right now, and that is, well, how long a complete chaos run takes. So make sure to like and subscribe for future Chaos Zero Nightmare content. But until next time, my friends, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
We'll be right back.